Okay, yes, I'm aware I do look like I'm about to go and rob somewhere, but obviously I'm not. I'm about to go out, and it's very cold in Scotland. Anyway, I wanted to come back on and speak about the Conor McGregor case because it's came to an end. The closing statements have been done, and it's just a matter of did he do it? And I must admit, from the very start, when I gathered what evidence I could, I did say not guilty, 100%. I feel kind of silly in a sense doing this. I'm not saying I've changed my mind, but I will say this as the case has progressed and went on and more evidence has came out, there are things I do find quite bizarre on both sides, but I'm more open to him, meaning McGregor, maybe being guilty. And I'll say why. Because whatever's happened has happened, right? When it has happened, this girl Nikita, who is she's the prosecutor. She's the one that's alleged to have been raped. So she's went to police. She's filed the report. I guess Conor McGregor has responded to this. That's fine. That's what you expect. This is what I do find strange though. 3 days later, James Lawrence, the other man that's been accused of rape here, 3 days later he's went to the same lawyer as McGregor and said that he slept with Nikita as well. Nikita has said, I don't remember that. And I thought, how can you not remember that? That's a bit strange. That's what made me think even more so she was lying. Now I'm more open to the fact that she might not be lying about that and that McGregor and Lawrence have been in cahoots. The very fact it was 3 days after McGregor's went to his same lawyer. So James Lawrence has went to the same lawyer as McGregor. McGregor has been paying all of his legal fees. Yeah, McGregor has been paying all of his legal fees, and it's been suggested that James Lawrence could be a patsy in this case. Now, I had never heard that term before. When I hear patsy, I think of Patsy Cline, slang for a line of cocaine. And that's just me being honest. But a patsy is apparently someone that takes the fall for someone else. In this case, there are speculating that James Lawrence could be the patsy from Conor McGregor. I'll just say it's plausible. I mean, all the evidence is in. It's just a matter now of if he's guilty. Because it's a civil case, I don't believe he's facing jail or anything. It's just a matter of paying this woman some money. I think so, anyway. But I'm not going to lie and be stubborn just for the sake of it and say, no, I dismiss everything she says, and I'm sticking by what I thought. Because I don't know. I don't know how you would explain that with James Lawrence. They go in after 3 days and a lot of other things. You know, there's a lot of. I mean, I spoke about it in my other videos. All the bizarre parts to it. I think maybe the truth is somewhere in the middle of both Nikita and McGregor. And what I mean by that is maybe there's a bit of guilty on both sides. I'm not trying to sit on the fence because I don't like doing that. But I'm just being honest when I say there's holes in both cases, and there's things that I don't understand about both cases. That I can't, certainly I can't explain. But it's not my job, thankfully. But a very interesting case nonetheless, and I guess we'll see how it ends up in the next 2 days, I guess, maybe even today. But in the meantime, I have court myself to go to today. Thankfully not for the same type of thing, something a lot less serious, but hopefully I'll be back and I won't be getting the jail today, so let's see what happens. But yeah, I do find the case, of the McGregor case, very interesting. I respect everyone's opinion. Yep, I respect everyone's opinion on it, and I enjoy talking about it. I find I just find it a very interesting case. So I would like to hear other people's opinions on it, and yeah, like I say, I guess time will tell. So. Okay, so I've been to court, and it's resolved with a fine. Better than jail though. So anyway, I'm back again to give more thoughts on the Conor McGregor case. Anyone that doesn't know, he's been accused of rape, and his friend James Lawrence also has been accused of rape by Nikita Hand. Now, Conor McGregor and James Lawrence are claiming it was consensual sex. I've got other videos on lots of the evidence for both sides, so I won't go into all that again, but I will just say this, as I said before, I'm less convinced now, this is the best way to put it, I'm less convinced than what I was that Conor McGregor is innocent. I'm almost sitting on the fence, to be honest. Like, before I heard all the evidence, and, really gathered my thoughts and thought about it. Like, for example, yesterday, up until yesterday, basically, I was just 100% convinced this is just a money grab from Nikita Hand. The most compelling evidence, like I've said actually at the start of this video, for me is the James Lawrence saga situation with him. It's very bizarre how he's left it so late to go and give his side of the story after Conor McGregor has. Conor McGregor as well, during his police interview, saying or asking the police numerous times, "Are you sure she didn't sleep with someone else?" That seems bizarre, because that was before James Lawrence, or was it before he came forward and said? Either way, it like that wasn't known to the police at that time. So sorry, I'm wording this very poorly. I believe that was the first that the police had heard about it. Yeah. And it was just strange how Conor McGregor kept asking that as if he knew something they didn't, and it was. I mean, you could put it this way: it's plausible that they were in cahoots, James Lawrence and Conor McGregor. I mean, and had this story beforehand, before James Lawrence went in. So there's just a lot of things up in the air, a lot of holes in each case for me, anyway. And I've got to admit, I don't like doing this, but I'm firmly on the fence now. The camera cut off there, but there wasn't much else I was going to say, to be honest. I've heard somewhere, I forget who it was from, but it was a reliable source anyway, that this case should be concluded either today or tomorrow. So it'll be interesting to see what the result is. Either way, Conor, because it's a civil case, Conor McGregor isn't looking at jail. Neither is she. If she was, found to be lying, I mean. yes, you would either just get money compensation or not get compensation. That's how I believe the situation to be anyway. So I would like to know other people's thoughts. I've took a strong interest in this case. I find it very interesting, and yeah, I would like to hear other people's thoughts. So please do that. Goodbye.